Hi, welcome to AFTV. It's now time for the player ratings. We've just beaten Tottenham Hotspur 3-2. It's going to be an enjoyable one. But you know how I'm going first. Going straight.
To that Tottenham fan who tried to step over it. I'm going to give him a rating of 0 out of 10. Right? You know what I mean? Thought he was a bad man, stepped up here and lost all his bottle when everybody else was around. So listen, this is a football game. It's about playing football. It's about fans coming to watch football. It's not about trouble. It's not about violence. It's about football.
He told you to move and go away. We'll get out of here.
And I'm still here. So it didn't work, did it? Right, let's crack on.
Let's get into it. All right, let's go to the players that played. Starting with, of course, I'm going to come to you for this one. David Raya.
I'm going to give him 4 out of 10 today. You know, it really cost us. Coasting the game 3-0. They were dead and buried out of it. And the game was going to fizzle out to maybe even 3-0 at the worst. He makes a terrible mistake. But I will give him credit. After that, everything he done was spot on. But you cannot be doing that in a North London derby when you're 3-0 up. That would have been like, I hate to think of it. But the reason I'm giving him 4 is because he's just put 4 years on my life at the end of that game.
The momentum seemed to change when he made that mistake, but after that it was superb.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking to give him a 5, right, because his handling after that was exceptional. They were whipping balls into the box, and he came and caught everything. But like Lee said, it was a comfortable afternoon. I mean, it was so easy. And that just let him back in, and we wouldn't have had no anxiety, I don't think, if he hadn't done it, because they didn't look like they were going to score in a million years. They weren't threatening anything, so yeah, I guess it has to be a 4.
Okay, let's go to our right back, Ben White.
And by the way, he came over at the end. Did you see him? I don't know if when he came over to the fans, he's sort of saying sorry. He knew that he was at fault. So
okay, Ben White, Robbie.
Yeah, Ben White was good today. You know what I mean? Solid in defence, good in attack. And I love these little bits of shithousery around the keeper. Did you see?
He tried to take off his glove.
He tried to take the keeper's glove off. I mean, listen, I love Ben White, man. I love Ben White. I thought he played really well today. What do you reckon, Lee? That's a hard one. 7?
7, yeah, I'm going to go 7, yeah. 7. I love him. Yeah. I absolutely love him. And he was interacting with the crowd as well today,
Coming a fan. I think a lot of fans who like him, he's coming like a favourite though.
Yeah, always been one of my favourites, and the way he is, and yeah, it was fantastic. I thought he defended really well. Listen, I don't know who was out there on the left-hand side, but didn't get a lot of joy against him, and that's all you can ask for.
100%. Let's go to our centre-back pairing, starting with William Saliba. Lee.
Magnificent today. I thought he was. Song didn't get a kick. Didn't get a kick, only a bit like his mate Harry Kane only gets a kick from a penalty. You know, Saliba, top quality today. 8 out of 10 for me. Not only his defending, the way he brings the ball out, comfortable on the ball. I just thought he was brilliant today at the back there. 8 out of 10, is that fair, considering we conceded 2?
I thought, yeah, probably because we conceded 2, probably. But he didn't really, he wasn't really, the first one's Raya, is a big mistake. Yep. The second one is sort of like Declan Rice. So, and then our backs were against the wall after that and defended brilliantly. So,
8 could be fair.
I think I get a 7 just because we conceded 2, even though it really weren't his fault, but 7.
Okay, let's go to Gabriel Magalhaes.
And I think the same for him as well. But again, hats off to both of them. I mean, Arsenal teams in years gone by might have wilted under the pressure, their fans became up for it. Place suddenly got loud, It was tough. So, 7.
You going 8?
No, well, I see what Robbie's saying with the 2 goals, so I'm going to back down.
It wasn't their fault, though.
No, it wasn't their fault, but I thought they defended really, really well. Listen, some people turn around and say that's what you expect, but when you come to away grounds like this, you've got to defend well, and it is tough, and I don't think really we give them too much. So, look, 7 out of 10 probably fair in the end.
Okay. Let's go to Tommyasu, Robbie, for you.
Yeah, again, I thought Tommyasu did well. He's under a bit of pressure at the start of the game. I think in the second half, that Brennan Johnson, it was, he's quick, isn't he?
Yeah, he's rapid.
But Tommy did all right, Nothing really came from it, So I think it's fair to give him a 7 as well, because the back 4 was solid. It weren't really them who made the mistakes that caused the goal, And up until them errors, we were so comfortable. So 7.
Yeah, listen, I thought out of the 4 defenders, he had the toughest job, and I thought we handled it quite well. It was some really tricky positions he got into and everything like that. He had a bit of a mare at the first couple of minutes, give away the fouls a couple of times. But I thought he grew into the game. I thought he done well. 7 out of 10 for me. Yeah.
Declan Rice should be part of it. Let's go Declan Rice.
Oh, listen, I love Dec. He's my favourite now.
Now,
yeah, he's taking over. I just love him. But today wasn't his best game. I'm going to be really honest with you. I don't think it was his best game. Give away the penalty, but still done some good things in there, like breaking up play and everything like that. 7 out of 10 for me, but not one of his best 7 out of 10s.
Okay, 7 out of 10 for Declan Rice.
I'll agree with the 7. He was probably going to be like on an 8 if he hadn't given away that penalty. I've only seen the replay of it once, but it looks like one of them penalties where you can't really see the player sort of come in front of you.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's meant to do it, but it is a penalty. So a 7, I think, is fair.
Okay, 7 for Declan Rice. Thomas Partey, Robbie.
I thought he was excellent today.
Yeah.
Partey, little bit of a dodgy start. Again, he got caught one time.
Yeah.
But then once he grew into the game, the level of control that he brings to the team is really good. You know what I mean? His passing ability and as well his physicality. I thought he played really well. And did you see that time? Did that lead to the goal? I'm not even sure. But there was one time when he did a little turn out. He's such a skillful player. But just could a bit of a shaky start.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, he dwelled on the ball at times. He got caught in the beginning, but did puts the ball forward, passes forward so much for us and so good.
I think because he's been out for a long time, that's why you'll get a bit of those few little moments, you know.
Listen, I loved the bit when he done that turn on Maddison, and he actually asked Maddison to get him a programme on the way back in. But it was unbelievable. But listen, I thought he grew into the game. Some of the touches in there, he makes midfield look easy.
Yeah.
And 7 out of 10, but a higher 7 out of 10. But I thought as the game went on, we control the game a lot better when he's in the team, without a doubt.
Our captain, Lee, Martin Odegaard.
I'm going to give Martin a 7 today. I thought it was a couple of times in there he just wasn't quite at it today. But again, work rate was good. Loved it when he walked round to the fans at the end, but wasn't quite at his game today. Listen, I think if I've been really honest today, Mikel changed the tactics a little bit today where we was dropping off, so it didn't suit our more attacking players. If from that point of view they had to do a job, done the job, but work rate and everything, 7 out of 10 for me today.
7 out of 10 for Odegaard?
I think that's fair. Yeah, I think that's fair. He's going to give you the work rate, the tempo. Didn't say influence the game as much as he did against Chelsea, but still a good game. 7.
Okay, let's go to. I have to eat my words on this one. I apologise. Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, he was excellent today.
Quality today.
Great goal he scored, and I thought he terrorised them all game. Yeah. You know what I mean? Every time he got on the ball, you can't leave Saka one-on-one. That's mental. You know what I mean? I have to question Postecoglou's tactics. Can't play a high line like that against Arsenal and then leave like one-on-one and just be hoping that every time Van der Ven's going to mop up. That seems to be their tactics. Saka was brilliant today. Scored a great goal, and that goal really killed him. I'm going to give him an 8.
8?
Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10 as well. And you can't leave him one-on-one. There was at times they left him none on. You know what I mean? Like for the goal, when Ben Davies spent more time in his own in our half than he did his own. Yeah. You can't do that to Saka. You know what I mean? The disrespect. Well, not disrespect, but at the end of the day, so be it. He had a field day today, Saka. If you asked him today, that's the most he's enjoyed a game of football for a very long while because he had so much space and all that. And listen, when he has that space, he's still got to deliver and do that, and he done it. 8 out of 10 for me. Brilliant.
It's nice to see the old Saka. Man of the match for you?
Probably my man of the match, yeah.
Okay.
There's a surprise.
He's got his box on again. The Saka briefs.
the old Saka sauce. Are we going here today for some Saka sauce?
Let's go to Viabi. See you later. Let's go to Leandro Trossard. Lee.
Oh, mixed bag with Trossard today. I actually thought that when he went off, we lost a little bit of control in the game. I think that was basically because of the tactics, and then straight after that, Raya conceded, so that silly mistake. When he went off, we was 3-0 up and coasting. So I've seen him play better. but I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, defensively at times he wasn't great at times.
7 I give him. He spent most of the time defending,
yeah.
right? He didn't really get a chance to get in forward, or he was having to help out at the back, especially earlier on in the game when Tottenham were, pushing. But I think 7. It's fair, yeah.
I should go to Robbie. I'm going to go to you. Kai Havertz. I know how much of a fan you are.
Oh, my man of the match today. I'm going to
so.
say just shaded. Not only his goal, hold-up play, proper centre-forward role to me today. I thought that he was, everything that went up there, it stuck. Won fouls when he had to do. I stretched them. I thought he caused them problems with his movement, always looking for the right pass and everything like that. I thought he was brilliant. And in the last 20 minutes, we needed something up there, just something different, and he done that. Bought us a couple of free kicks when it mattered and all that, So 8 out of 10, but my man of the match.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. 8 out of 10. Saka's my man in the match, but 8 out of 10 definitely. And how important is he as a player at Arsenal? He's such an important player. He's been an excellent signing, isn't he? I mean, and another goal today, another big goal. What a player. What a player.
Been really good. Leandro Trossard's been good. So he's gone with 8 out of 10. Let's go to some of the subs. I mean, they didn't get too many minutes. Martinelli did, but Jakob Kivior quickly.
Yeah, it's probably a standard 5. He didn't really get a chance to, he's just come on to just shut the game down. And actually 6, because he did help to shut the game down. So well done to him.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly that. He come on when it was panic stations, if I'll be honest. It was all worried and all that, but they didn't really create anything after that when he come on. So job done for me, 6 out of 10.
Gabriel Martinelli, Lee.
Yeah, he didn't have one of his best, 5 out of 10 for me. I think it all changed realistically from that Raya mistake. So it was a different game that he had to do. Well, I think he was looking to stretch him, get him on the break and look to counter-attack. He had to come in there and defend, and it just wasn't his game today. He made a couple of good runs, and then the final pass weren't good enough. But for me, it's difficult coming on in a game like that. So 5 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I'll probably give him a 6 though, because I felt that he was an out ball, and so he was that player that they could hit a long ball to and he could try and get out.
And he was there.
Yeah, and that was kind of his job when he came on. I think I'll give him a 6. I think he's a bit better than a 5.
I think 6 is fair. Let's go to the referee, Robbie.
You have to say the referee let the game flow. I mean, there was barely any yellow cards until right near the end, which were obvious. Yellow cards were players are stopping players for, Partey had one, I think. Well, the referee let the game flow. For a North London derby, you know what I mean? You don't want a over-fussy ref, so I'll give the ref a 7.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him an 8. I can't stand the bloke, right? I really can't. But that's the best refereeing performance I've seen from him against
Michael Oliver, wasn't it? Yeah.
Michael Oliver, his best performance as a referee. I thought he refed it well. He missed a penalty, but it was a penalty. Went and redeemed that with VAR. So they got everything right on the day. I thought he let the game flow. There was maybe one that Davis hit Saka one before, and then that give him another one to hit him with. But I felt he refereed it as you'd want in a North London derby. So I don't like to big him up, but he done all right today.
Fair. Our manager. 3-2 win. Wasn't a clean sheet, but Mikel Arteta today.
Listen, to come away here and get a win in the pressure on this game, we know if we lose the game, we're probably out of the league.
We are.
Especially after Liverpool yesterday. Pressure is on. We know that they're trying to stop us. To come here and get the win, that's 2 years in a row. Right, we were 3-0 up. Listen, to me, it's got to be a 9 out of 10. I mean, it's not his fault the goals we've conceded. And then after we've conceded those goals, he's not panicked. And he's seen it home, and honestly, he's doing great things right now. I mean, it seems to be a place that we'd come for ages and not got anything from. He's now come here twice in a row and won, and this game was so important, and he got the victory. So, no, Arteta, 9 today.
9 for Arteta.
I'll be honest. At half time, he was on 11. You know what I mean? But because of what happened in the second half, you have to say 9. But echo what Robbie says. It's not an easy place to come. Even a draw's good enough for them today. Do you know what I mean? To spoil things. And we was 3-0 up at half time, and he'd be disappointed. He will be disappointed with what's happened in the second half.
Clean sheet would be amazing.
But listen, the result's more important. He's got the result, and 9 out of 10 for me.
And the fans to finish up, Lee.
Listen, I'm giving them 10 today. Because this is an hard place to get an atmosphere game when they've got those speakers on full volume every game. You can't hear yourself speak at some stage. they've got their half-time announcer trying to rally them, like, you know. Through the speakers, should I say. So, listen, the fans were brilliant today, as always. And listen, every fan today has gone home very, very happy because we've won here. So 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, it's a 10. Yeah. It's a 10 for the fans. Fantastic. You know, we don't even have to wonder if they're going to turn up in numbers. They are going to. Yeah. You know, every fan was really up for this game. And I was just so happy to see the fans so happy. I mean, we deserved this today. It was brilliant. And, you know, Arsenal, we're still in it. We're still in it till the end, you know what I mean? And,
believe.
You know, no, we've got to believe in the team, you know what I mean? Because they've been showing us that all season. And, you know, I'm proud of this team at the moment. I'm proud. Every game I'm going to, win, lose or draw, I'm proud of what they're doing, you know what I mean? It's exceptional. If it's not quite enough in the end, listen, we did it. We fought till the end. Nobody can accuse us. These lot certainly can't tell us about bottling it. And the worst thing about it, right, is that they were trying to end our chances of getting the title, and instead we've probably ended their chances of getting top 4. So it's brilliant.
A good day all round then, Robbie.
A good day all round, and that is it for player ratings. Let us know your ratings in the comments below, or download the AFTV Plus app and give it on that, and let us know. Like the video if you like the video, and we'll be back. Next game is Bournemouth at home. We'll see you then. Take care.